Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzy and I am the host here at Lizzy's Nails channel. I hope that if you have not subscribed yet and you clicked into this video because oh my gosh, I hate it when I can't come up with the words right away. The thumbnail to this video was interesting to you and you're curious. I am more than sure that the rest of the videos, if you go back to my channel and go through all my videos, you will be just as happy to watch that content as well. And so I encourage you to hit the subscribe button, click on that notification bell so you can see more of this content that seems very interesting to you. Otherwise, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am finally going to be testing out my Makartt Polygel package. I'm finally going to be trying it out and giving Polygel a try for the very first time in my journey, in my nail journey. I've never tried Polygel before. This would be my first time trying it. I'm hoping that I can get the hang of it. I know that with practice, everything can be improved, but I'm hoping that it doesn't discourage me in trying it today from trying it again. So, because I did invest in this, and I invested on this specific bundle a while back. And if you guys remember all the hauls that I've had, this particular haul was months ago. So it's time that I give it a try. And so what I'm going to be doing today is unboxing that specific bundle, and hopefully I can make it work. Cross your fingers, guys, because I want to give Polygel a try. I want to learn every style and methods possible, because when I finally do invest in my education to become a licensed technician, I want to be able to know every form of doing nails so that I can cater to as many types of clients as possible. I'm not currently doing that, but that is my goal. So having said that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Makartt bundle and I'll be right back to unbox. All right, you guys, so this is the Makartt Nude Nature Poly Nail Extension Gel Bundle. I purchased this through Amazon. I should have purchased it directly through Makartt and used someone's discount code, but at the time when I did my haul, it was an Amazon haul. So I purchased it through Amazon. The chance you take with purchasing items like this through Amazon is that this particular box could have been sitting in a shelf somewhere a lot longer than by the time I purchased it. So I don't know the quality of this particular box right now. I'm not saying that the maker puts out low quality products. What I'm saying is the seller through Amazon may have had this sitting there for a while, and so I don't know just how old this product can be. I'm hoping it's not that old. I mean, it doesn't say when this was. Maybe if I go back through my Amazon purchase, it'll give me more details, but I'm not going to do that at this time. But that's the chance you take sometimes with Amazon. Along with this, I also purchased the clear Polygel, so that way, because this bundle does not come with the clear that I can remember. I think it's just nudes, different shades of nudes, and so I wanted the clear so I can encapsulate. This particular one I purchased separate from this bundle, and it came with, in a bag, came with these, I forget what these are called. They're not forms. They're clips, but they're not forms. And I know it's supposed to, hold, it's not even that tight. It's supposed to hold the dual form that you use with Polygel to your finger as you put it in the UV lamp so it doesn't move. The thing with this is, depending on how much Polygel you put at the area of the dual form that's supposed to land on your cuticle, there may be some spillage. So, you know, hopefully if I try this today, I won't put as much and it won't create as much of a spillage. I'm not trying it on me because I just did my nails. I'm trying it on my practice hand, and hopefully it won't make a mess. But it came, I purchased this separately from this, and this I haven't opened it, so I don't know if it comes with forms. Didn't look, I mean, that the fact that I had purchased this such a long time ago, I don't know if it does. But separately from that, I did purchase these forms, and this is, believe it or not, the, oh my gosh, it doesn't even have it here. I'll put the correct verbiage here on the screen. This particular form, it's either popular or unpopular. I like it. I don't know about anybody else. I like it, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So a form, this type of tip form, is where you can put polygel and you put it on your finger and you put it under the UV lamp. It's supposed to harden it, and then you'll be able to take this off and reuse it. That is what this is. I mean, it's quite a few in here, so this should hopefully last. But this is, I believe, the Russian... Oh, once again, I'll put it right here. But it's either that this particular type of shape nail is popular in the community or it's not. I like it. I like this one. So I think it's the Russian almond. I think that's what it's called. So I'm going to be trying it. I'm not going to be trying it on myself. Like I said, I'm going to try it on my Ready Guana hen today. Ana Luisa is going to be our client today, and she is going to be the one trying the Makartt Polygel for us today. So at the moment, what I'm going to do is unbox it, and then I will go ahead and set everything up to do the set. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Let me just grab my scissors. Yep. Saw that? It's dancing with the box. Why does it always have to be so hard to open these things? So this is the first time I'm actually opening it. That's why it's called an unboxing. And look how tiny they are. I'm sorry. They're so tiny. They come with forms, two different types of forms. I should have read it, but this is what looks like to be a regular square, like a natural kind of square. I'm gonna put this in a giveaway because I don't think that I would gravitate towards this particular one. Well, actually the size, we'll see by the end of the video if I'm keeping this or not. I'm definitely not keeping this. I just don't use these tiny forms. I barely use the paper forms. I know I need to practice more to do it, but I don't really use these. So I'm definitely giving this away. So I'm gonna add that to the big giveaway, and possibly these. For now, I'm just gonna set it aside. But it comes with the two options, you guys, for you to be able to start creating a set. Comes with 6 different colors. Obviously it didn't come with the clear, and that's why I purchased the clear. It comes with a top coat and a base coat. I'm assuming this is a matte top coat. I don't know until I read the information. It comes with the nail surface cleaner, which I'm assuming is like a dehydrator and cleanser. It comes with a nail file, nice size nail file, and a pretty brush. It's a dual end, one end with the spatula and the other with the actual brush where you can, oh, that was hard, where you can you know, apply your polygel. It's very dusty. I can't even remember how much I paid for, I'll be honest. I will put it in the screen. I'll go back and put it in the screen, but they seem pretty tiny to me. Too small. And I guess if you're trying it for the first time, you wouldn't want anything bigger. Why is that like that? Looks like this spilled out a little bit, but nothing excessive. But if you're trying it out for the first time, like myself, this is okay. Oops. This is okay. Because you don't want to buy something this big and not like it. It's just a waste. So this size is pretty good if you're trying it for the first time. And like I said, it comes with 6 different shades. I don't know if I'll be swatching all of these. We'll see. But from my understanding, oh, that's what I was looking for. So this is a cleanser and a slip solution. So 2-in-1. Okay. I didn't know you can use a cleanser as a slip solution, but now I know. So what I want to do is read through this little pamphlet that they normally give you, so that way you can try the bundle and see, familiarize myself with the process on how to do the Polygel application, and then I will come back with my hand set up and everything set up to do a set. Like I said, I'm doing it on my practice hand. I'm not doing it on myself because I just did these, and we'll see how this turns out. Now, you will most likely see this video after Halloween, and for Halloween, these are not my nail set. It's a different nail set. So you can tell that this is pre-recorded. And you guys, this is what I normally do. I pre-record a lot of my videos so that way I'm consistent in my channel. So if it gets confusing, I apologize, but I'm pre-recording this prior to Halloween, but you're gonna see this after Halloween. So anyway, let me set everything up and I will be right back. Okay, everybody, so I kind of prepped everything. I'm hoping that I was able to read the instructions and kind of understand what I have to do. Basically, if you're familiar with a rubber base or just even any regular gel polish, you have to prep the nail as if you were going to put on gel polish, acrylic. You just have to pretty much prep your nail. But it's different when it comes to polygel and to hard gel. There is a different type of base that I'm aware of, guys. I'm not an expert on this. I'm just trying to understand the instructions. It says to prepare your natural nail, which to me is that, you know, you push back the cuticle, you remove the dead skin, you take off the shine. You dehydrate, cleanse, and then you put on a primer. That's how I'm understanding it. But it's asking you to put the base coat, which I'm assuming it is this, which to me reminds me of just a regular gel polish base coat. I mean, nothing different. So I'm going to assume that's exactly what it is, a gel base. And then you take your polygel, you place a bit of it on the form, and you use the slip solution, which is also the cleanser, to spread the product throughout the tip and then apply it to the nail. And then to cure it for about 2 minutes, 30 to 60 seconds on an LED lamp. And then you pop off the form. And it sounds simple. I just don't know if it is gonna be. So anyhow, oh, did I move? I already picked out the tips for my practice hand, my Annalisa hand. I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Is I decided I'm gonna swatch them so that I can practice, you know, get a feel to the polygel and how to use it and how much slip solution to use. So I'm not gonna use the spatula because I think I could just put the product on the tip and then spread it. I feel like it's just gonna dirty the spatula, and to me it's unnecessary. So this is the way I'm gonna do it. And you guys, I'm gonna do the first one and maybe the second one in real time, so you can see if it's easy, how I'm feeling out the product, and how I'm doing in real time. If I see it's, you know, by the second swatch that it's simple, then I'm just gonna put it in fast motion. So like I said, this one's gonna be in real time. The first one I'm gonna swatch is the Polygel 881, which is Pretty Please. And keep in mind, these are all nude colors. So bear with me. I have to take off the little seal. Oh, get out. Maybe I should do that off camera. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It won't come off. Guys, I'm gonna do this off camera and have them all open. I'm so sorry. All right, guys, so for the sleep solution, got them all open. And here we go. So the first one I'm going to swatch is the 881 Pretty Please. And it seems to me like a peachy nude. It's kind of hard to tell what to compare it to when at least 3 out of the 6 look familiar. So I'm just gonna put it right here. Yeah, peachy. And I'm only gonna put a little bit because the instructions kind of make it look like you have to put a very thin layer, and I don't want to not know what I'm doing, so I think I'll just go ahead and use that thin layer that they also show in the pictures. So very sticky feeling. I don't really, because I don't know what I'm doing, I wonder what would be best. I mean, I've seen other YouTubers who really know their polygel sometimes not use the slip solution, and I'm wondering why that is. Oh my gosh, this is not acrylic, Liz. This is not acrylic, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be wiping on the napkin or not. Let me just put a little bit more. I feel like it needs a little bit more. Ah, okay. So maybe now it makes sense why they ask you to use a spatula. So maybe a thin amount isn't such a good idea because it's very slippery. The second layer, it's kind of hard to move around because of how slippery it all is. Let me just kind of pat it into place and see if that helps. And not swipe. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Okay. I mean, it's not hard to move around. It's just I'm trying to get it even on the swatch stick, and I feel like maybe getting it even is what's the most difficult part, rather than how sticky it is. I thought that maybe if it was sticky it would have been harder, but I think it's just moving it just enough, with enough strength or force for it to evenly spread, if that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense. But I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. It's just a swatch. It's not the final look, but that is the 881 Pretty Please from Makartt. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the UV lamp. It's supposed to be LED, but I have a UV lamp. Well, actually, I think mine's both. I'm gonna put it for 60 seconds. All right. I don't know if I'm supposed to clean my brush or not. It doesn't really give you specifics on that. The next one is 882 Daydream. And again, it looks peachy to me, but just a muted peach. All right, here we go. Okay, so maybe not so thin when it comes to the swatch. Slip solution seems to be very important. It looks like you need the right amount to be able to move the product without sticking to your brush. That one seemed a lot faster this time around. I don't know if it's because I went with a thicker amount or not. So I think this is how much, as at least for the swatches, of amount of polygel that I'm going to put in order for me to do this a lot quicker. So that is 882 Daydream. And the rest, as you already know, I'm going to go in fast motion. Alright, you guys, so if I was filing at this point, after I had them in the lamp, I would cleanse it to take off the sticky layer in order for me to file properly. But since I'm not filing, I'm just going to go in with the top coat to kind of seal all this in. You're going to see that also in a fast motion. Okay, you guys, so these are the swatches for the Makartt Polygel 881 through 886. And obviously, you know, this is the top of the swatch stick. I swatched underneath just to make it a little bit easier. And I put the top coat, and it's not sticky. It's nice and hard. And I'm not gonna lie, I could have done the first one better. Should have done it, you know, my way instead of the way it showed it in the picture. But I like it so far. Very easy to work with. It doesn't seem very difficult at all to move around with the slip solution. Is it sticky? Yes, it is sticky. At least that's the way it felt as I was moving it around with the brush. But overall, not bad at all. I'm excited. I'm excited to try this on my practice hand, and who knows, maybe I'll do a set on myself. But now I have to choose a color, and I don't know if I want to kind of make it into a look like, let me just show you what I mean. I'll just bring down my so this is the form that I'm going to be using. This is the way it's shaped. It's the Russian almond. And I'm thinking that maybe I will do a smile line up to a specific line, and then do clear everywhere else with a decoration, like maybe a glitter or something like that. I don't know. Like, I'm sure you guys have heard of this, of the Lazy Girls method, where they put everything on the tip, then they put it, you know, on the hand, and then they cure it. But I don't know if I don't know if I can pull it off. I'm not even gonna try and make things complicated for myself. I just wanna, first let me do just one solid cover color, and then we'll go from there. So let me just set up my hand. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna treat this as if this was my actual hand. Obviously, I'm not gonna prime, but I am gonna take off the shine off the tip. I am gonna use the base that they recommend, you know, cure that, and then go in with the form and the, oh my gosh, the Polygel. I hate it when my brain stops working for a second, I swear. Anyhow, so I'm going to do all of that in fast motion, and as soon as I complete all four and I pop it out of the UV lamp, I'm going to reveal it and remove the sticky layer, and then file, and hopefully I'll do a great job at that and not ruin the shape. But like I said, you're going to see that all in a fast motion. Okay, you guys, so I cured it for 120 seconds, and then I went ahead and did another 60 seconds. because I just did not want this to be a fail. Excuse me while I bend these fingers down. And now I'm going to try and see if I can remove the, what do you call this, the form, sorry. I don't know about this, guys. Okay. Okay, just jiggle it. Just jiggle it. Just a little bit. Jiggle it. Just a little bit. And see you jiggle it. Now, obviously, because I was doing the edges as really trying to get that shape down, and I wanted it to cover all sides. Let me look at that. I wonder if that is, yeah, it's fully cured. So 120 seconds and then an additional 60 seconds. So I did it about 3 minutes. And I got the shape that I wanted. I got the shape that I wanted. Now, it's not sticky on this side. It's not sticky on this side, which is kind of weird. But I think I'm gonna do the alcohol anyway. Just to make sure. And just kind of do it there and do it there. So that when it comes to filing, I don't have a mess going on. Now, I will tell you that when it came to the bottom, I had to really make sure that the bottom was flat with the tip, because I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of lifted there, and now there's a gap in there, and that's not what we want. And maybe I picked the wrong size form. Maybe I'm supposed to go bigger. I mean, it is pretty curved. I thought that once it's just a gap there. Let me see if I can get you close enough to see. Like, it's all attached here except for right there at the tip. And what I might do is I might put some of the clear in that little gap, just so that, you know, it looks cohesive. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm just trying. But, oh my God, there's a hair. Oh my God. So you can definitely tell you need a much bigger form to get sidewall to sidewall. And because it didn't fit, the edge of the tip is kind of sticking out there. So let me see if I can. This was a number 5. So maybe I'll do a 4 on this one instead, and a 3 on this one. Let me get those forms and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I upped a size for each one to see if it'll fit on there. Oh my gosh, I got my fingerprints on there. So before I had a 4, now I have a 3. I'm scared. I don't know, you guys. This was the 4 that I had, which fits perfectly. I'm gonna try the 4. I'm gonna try the 4. Okay. So once again, fast motion. Okay, you guys, so now I get it why they use these. And it's to get your nail, let's see if I can get it out, to lay flat against it. Once again, I did 120 seconds and then another 60 seconds on top of that, so 3 minutes, just making sure that it is dry. And then I don't know if you noticed, I didn't put it too close to the cuticle because I knew it was gonna flood out. So as you can tell, there's some bubbles there, but hopefully that's something we can fix. So now for the test. Here we go, wiggle it just a little bit.
Want to see you wiggle it just a little bit. Want to see you wiggle it just a little bit. Want to see you wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit.
Oh man, that's something I'm definitely gonna have to work on right there. But it's solid, it's not sticky. Again, I don't think it's sticky underneath, but I'm gonna still do the alcohol just in case. But I think maybe these polygels are formulated not to be sticky after you've put them in the UV lamp. At least that's the impression I'm getting. I still gotta do better with that though. It's okay, maybe I can go in with a file and kind of get rid of that. All right, so it seems pretty simple to me. I mean, it doesn't look so great underneath with some of it, but it's nothing, you know, that people are gonna look at for the most part when you're wearing your nails. It's very rarely that they look underneath your nails. But anyhow, I'm gonna do the last two in a fast motion. You guys are just gonna watch.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Don't know what's going on. It has to be that the tip doesn't fit. That's what I'm assuming is wrong. Is that the tool form doesn't fit.
And I'm just trying to make it fit. I can't. All right, you guys, so once again, I'm on the struggle bus. I think that the tip was too small, and I think that's why this one was lifted from the tip. So I'm gonna go with the one that I used here to here, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, there we go. Once again, not sticky. I just rather make sure. Don't know why the tip is coming in and out too quickly. Just one more, guys. Hang in there with me. Just one more. Okay, everybody, so this is the last one. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can wiggle it off. There we go. My fingers are so sticky, but this doesn't feel sticky. But once again, still gonna go ahead in with some alcohol and clean it up just in case. I'm not trying to have any issues when I'm filing. Okay, so let's just talk about this right here. Like, oh my god. So this is what they're looking like. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's what they're looking like. Okay, I like the shape. My only issues with this is that when you're trying to fill it all out, like some of it looks like it's missing color. Obviously I didn't pick the right form for that one, or even that one. I don't know. See, the nail's there. So picking out the form is definitely a major role in doing the design, or doing the application, should I say. So now I notice how thin it is. So what I'm gonna do, because I just love a challenge, is I'm going to encapsulate with clear. So I'm gonna do a thin layer of the clear on top. You guys are gonna watch the struggle. I mean, why not? And see how well I do with Polygel over a tip. I'm gonna pretend this is a tip and do the Polygel over that. I don't know if I should put a layer of the base or not, just to kind of make it sticky, because this isn't sticky, so that when I'm going on with this, it isn't so hard, if that makes sense. So, but my hands feel sticky, so I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be right back. is the Makartt Polygel, the nude bundle that I purchased. The clear I purchased separately. These forms I purchased separately. Where are you going? Where are you going? Just stay there. So the clear, along with this box of clips and the dual forms, I purchased separately from everything else. Obviously the hand, it's not included. But everything else came in the bundle. The file, the brush, these forms, the 6 colors of polygel, the slip solution cleanser, the top and base coat, came with the bundle. And what do I think overall? Well, let me just put the phone back on the argan mount, and then I will give you my final thought. Okay, you guys, so when it comes to my final thoughts about the polygel, I like it. I like it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Is it easy? Like really easy for a beginner? I wouldn't say really easy, but it wasn't difficult. It wasn't hard to handle. I've heard, mixed, I guess, reviews about the slip solution being the hardest thing to apply the polygel, but I didn't think so. I didn't think it was hard or difficult to use, so I don't have any negative things to say about the slip solution. I think it worked just fine. The polygel, I'm very impressed with the colors, the color polygels, because they did not dry sticky, whereas the clear dried with the sticky layer. Don't know why that is when it's the same type of product, just different colors, same maker, why this one was sticky and that one wasn't. And it just gets me curious to know if it's just the clear, or is it some or not some. And then, guys, let's just be clear of what this is. This is a gel. It's a gel. It's a base coat and top coat, right? Regular base coat, regular top coat for gel. That dry with the base sticky, the top is not sticky. So nothing spectacular about that. I've used that before. These things. When I used it, the tip, for whatever reason, kept slipping. Like it kept, the dual form kept slipping this way when I tried to place it on here. What was shocking is that it only worked with one finger, and I believe it was this one. And even then, it did slip, that I had to fill the gap with clear so it didn't look so funny, as you saw during the video. So whenever I use these clips, the dual form slipped towards the free edge. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. So I don't know if it was just because it was my practice hand, or if it's just that way. I'm gonna try the polygel on myself along with the clips, and I'll give you my final thoughts about this then. In the meantime, not too crazy about it. Now, I didn't use these dual forms and these forms obviously in the video because this is the shape that I wanted. This is the Russian almond shape. As you can tell, I love this shape. The problem with that when it comes to polygel, it's getting the underside to be flat and even all the way through because of how thin that gap is. So that was a little difficult, but I mean, how often do people look underneath your nail? Probably a lot. But I just have to be a little bit neater, and I believe that some of the clear that I tried to encapsulate with went in there as well. So I like the dual form method. I don't find it difficult to do at all. What else? The brush. The brush is not bad at all. I didn't think that this was really needed, except for when my Polygel was still sticky and I needed to put just a little bit more. Couldn't do it directly from the tube. I had to use this. But otherwise, I think I can use the tube to apply a Polygel, and then obviously use the brush with the slip solution to go ahead and finish the application. But it's a very beautiful brush. I'm not gonna lie, look at that. Very beautiful brush. So I really appreciate this. Didn't care for this. I know it's necessary, but look at this. I could, because I wanted to just use the kit and everything that came with the kit, I could have used a sanding band with my e-file, but instead I decided to just use everything that came in the kit. Not too crazy about it. Maybe because I used it to do the entire filing. I'm not sure. I normally do that with all of my sets, but for whatever reason, I don't know how I felt about this. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's reusable. It's professional washable file. Didn't say disinfect, just washable. I don't know how to use a reusable file. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know how to wash this. And maybe I'll watch videos on it, but I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it. To me, it's not a big deal. The Polygel itself, I love the variety of color. I really did like this. I love the way they look. I love the fact that they dry non-sticky without that sticky layer. I really appreciate that. So I like it. I like the Polygel method. I'm surprised that I like it more than what I thought I was gonna like it. So guys, if you haven't tried Polygel, and you saw this video, it was the only difficult part was applying the form to the tip and getting it just right so you can put it under the UV lamp. But I don't think it was a horrible experience. I only had really one issue with one finger, which was the ring finger, but that's because I think the size form was incorrect for the nail. So, but I am gonna try this again, you guys, on myself in a future video for a fall set. It won't be in the next couple of weeks. I have too many other things to push out of the way, other content. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4 other packages that I have to unbox and demo for you guys. So, but anyhow, thank you guys if you've made it this far to the video. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of my subscribers and the fact that they made the decision to subscribe to my channel. But I appreciate even more those subscribers that watch my videos all the way through. So I appreciate you. I love you. So thank you so much if you made it this far. Thank you for your support. Thank you for making me a part of your day. Thank you for always being a part of mine. And I really do hope that you are in a safe place, that you are blessed. And for the most part, I'm hoping that you guys are all okay, in a peace state of mind with the madness that surrounds us nowadays. So I love you guys. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.